Welcome everyone back to another BOLDcast live stream with me, your host Carson,
and your other host Lindsay.
We always start our live streams like this. Hello, Girthan, Birdo the Burt, Haumea Kaguya, Hot Shield 1, testing, Angel L's here, Sebastian, Harsh, Haro Reyes, Jose Rodrigo, JP123 Zibby, and Gojo Sensei's in the chat, Frank the Tank, Tyrese Johnson testing, who else we got? Diego Morales, Daniel Sharfy was here, Meme Planet, William White, Who Dat Boy, John Ortega. How's it going, everybody? Just Moe is back. Lemillion. Snow, Walker Snyder. How's it going? Kadashi Morian. How's it going, everybody? Today, if you didn't see the title of this stream for some reason, we are voting in this year's Crunchyroll Anime Awards. Or as they've come to be known amongst the internet, the Anime Awards. Because they are ridiculous. Nobody really takes them seriously. They tried to make them serious one year, but it didn't really work. Spoiler policy activated. However, this is going to be slightly different. It's going to be a little bit looser, but it's not going to be... You can't just say spoilers. Spoiler policy activated, but we just be warned that we may be talking about events in the shows listed that we've seen.
Yeah. So if you follow our channel and you know what we've seen... and obviously it's limited to the shows that are that even came out this year, so be aware we are going to have to probably give reasoning as to why we might vote for something, and that might include, like, minor general spoilers, so yes. This is your warning. Be warned.
Mm-hmm. And like Sebastian is suggesting, I think that's actually a really good idea. We should start bottom to top, so 1 second. Let me go, I can't go all the way down. Zip. That's the comments.
A lot of comments.
Recommended article for some reason. Thank you, Crunchyroll. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let's see. All right, there we are. Actually, I can make this a little bit bigger. And there's like 1 pixel that's gonna freak me out. I hope that's good enough. There's still, hang on. I can't let this stand. I'm sorry. No.
You just did the background. Oh my god, you're the worst.
I'm the worst? You try it.
I'll do it right now.
Try it. Do it. Do it right now. Welcome to the stream where Lindsay has no idea what she's doing.
Hold on just a second. How do I do it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, I thought you were going to show me. Oh, look, she's doing it. Oh, look, she's going to do it, guys. Watch, she'll do it right now.
I just did it. Fuck! I'll do it again. No.
Wait, did you just stretch 1?
No, I did not. Look, I just did it. It's perfect.
Is that it? She did do it.
I did.
Everybody, 1's in the chat for Lindsay. Being able to fix the camera. Okay. All right. Is there anything... Which I guess we should just go through it. Is there anything we need to get to before we start talking about shit? I guess not.
No, but most of you will be happy to know that we're back and we're, like, watching Naruto really fast.
I don't want to say where we are because people are going to start spoiling. There's a lot of people in the chat this time.
Just wanted to let you know that and we woke up early today. We woke up at, like, 8 in the morning and we watched Naruto all day.
Very rare for our stream days.
Mm-hmm. But we're being productive, so.
Okay, I think we're just going to get into it. Any objections? I don't care. 1 second. Let me just lower the music just a tad. It's better. Okay, best fantasy. And the nominee. Oh, okay, it does that. And the nominees are. Oh Jesus. These are our choices are Tower of God and ReZero.
No, our 2 worst enemies. Because we haven't seen these other. I'm tempted to just vote for one of those other ones.
I think I can abstain if I want to.
Yeah.
We can abstain. I heard Decadence was pretty cool.
Or we could talk about what was better, ReZero or Tower of God. This is. It's so funny that we started with this one because this is literally probably the hardest decision that we would have to face.
Well, it's definitely not ReZero Season 2.
So I would give the win to Tower of God.
By the way,
it's
bullshit. They can't just put ReZero Season 2. They have to put ReZero Season 2 Part 1. That's kind of a ridiculous... Oh, yeah, shit. That's actually a great idea. Fuck. We gotta be making chat polls. Wait, do mods have the ability to make, polls? Because I can put that onto one of the mods if they're up for that. Make a straw poll of each of the categories we're talking about. I'm ordering the mods to do that. I should have given you guys heads up. That would have been nice, but it's not that difficult.
They're so...
I didn't even think of that. It's a great idea, Harsh. Unless that's too much of a... it's not lazy. I didn't think of it. I would have...
It's gonna be us back and forth, and it's gonna be really shitty.
You can make polls.
Yeah, because
no, you can make a... You go to straw poll. Okay, if you guys don't know how, then I guess we can't. That's fine. I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying it's unfortunate.
Oh, Huda said he can't.
You can check the subreddit for... check the subreddit for a second. Check the subreddit? Why would you want me to check the subreddit?
It was whatever that thing that you and Pokemetry were doing last night.
Oh, Jesus. Hang on, let me log out of my account. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I remember making that face too.
It's one of the best things I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god. Thank you so much, mods, for this beautiful work of art.
It's gorgeous. I love it. I was wondering what you guys were up to. Thank you for making this. Shout out to Carson for constantly going like this during every reaction. It wouldn't have been possible without your fidgety habits.
Well, thank you guys for that incredible work of art. Let's see. Karske. Well, okay, back to this. The frick are we doing here?
Put Lindsay's face on Itachi.
What do you think?
I think Tower of God.
Out of these options, yeah, but I feel like it's not worthy of the award. Like, I'm not...
I know, I don't want to push it towards a false win.
Yeah, just because
we haven't seen the other ones.
We haven't seen the other ones, so I feel irresponsible voting for this one specifically because there's not one that I'm confident is better, despite having seen the other one. Because Dorohedoro, wasn't that, Gen Was it? Or was it Araki? Who did that? It was somebody I like. I think it was Urobuchi. Could be wrong. I'm not voting for this one. I don't want to vote for this one.
But I will say, out of the two that we have seen, Tower of God is the clear winner for me. But I would feel irresponsible.
I'm pretty sure you guys mods can post links in the chat, and you just go to strawpoll.com and then make a poll. I mean, I can do it, but it's like...
It's gonna take a long time.
I have to stop every single one. We're not voting on this one regardless, so that's fine.
Best couple.
Best couple. Oh, easy.
Easy.
Easy decision.
I mean, I don't think we've seen any of those other ones.
We haven't.
Legacy and Haru, but no.
Well, Kaguya and Shirogane aren't technically even a couple.
They're pretty much
a couple. But are Legoshi and Haru a couple?
To me...
Minor spoiler, like spoilers for these shows. I get, yeah, it's kind of hard to do spoiler policy.
Where can you see the categories? You just go to Crunchyroll Awards. Look that up and it'll show up.
If you go, yeah, Crunchyroll Awards, and then you scroll down to, they have a little, like, window thing for it. Yeah, what? I feel irresponsible. Again, like, it feels kind of irresponsible voting for this because we didn't see Tonikawa. We didn't see anything but these two.
I feel like Tonikawa would probably win, just from what I, like, loosely know about the show. However, I don't...
Are we really going to focus on technicality? What do you mean technicality? They're not a couple. That's not a technicality. They don't fit into the bracket. It doesn't make any sense. Like, they want to be a couple, but they don't actually get together. Like, they make some progress. That was one thing that was really good about Kaguya. But you can't say they're a couple because they're literally not a couple. And Legoshi and Haru, technically aren't a couple.
Well, but I would say Kaguya is more, like, I'd say that they're more of a couple. And they clearly, like, have both been on the same page kind of for a while that they want to be a couple.
Yeah, but they're not. Then why are they in the category? Because Crunchyroll, this is the Anime Awards, like I said.
Oh, apparently most of them aren't couple. Okay.
Oh, so this is OTP? This isn't even, this is just shipping wars? This isn't actually best couple? Fine, fuck it. If that's the case, then I'm going Kaguya.
Yeah, you have to press vote.
I'm confirming that vote. Okay.
Okay. Best score.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. Ooh.
One that we've seen. This is the most.
I feel bad because Great Pretender, people said the score, like, the music from it was really good. The Tower of God's score was good. Everyone loves it. Everyone gives it a lot more credit than I think it's worth, but it is very good.
It was good.
Beastar's score, I think, is on another level, but it's way more toned down, so it's not as, like, crazy. Oh, shit, 108 viewers.
Hello.
Jeez Louise. Maybe the hashtags helped. Maybe not. Maybe just more people are tuning in. Didn't see Japan Sinks. And although I really liked, like, there were parts of God of High School's score that I liked. It was kind of generic, and it like, I made the joke a million times that its main song was Scuffed You Say Run. That was like a meme throughout the whole show. Because they literally tried to, you can try to do polls? Yeah, that'd be awesome. If you make polls and then post the straw poll link in the chat. You made poll? Well, you're not a mod. I don't know if you can... If you post it maybe in the Discord, then one of the mods can post it.
I mean...
I'm letting you guys handle that, because we can't do that and the stream, and it's kind of last minute. It was a great idea. I just wish... If Harsh said it in Discord, then I missed it, and it's my fault. I just wish we thought of that beforehand, because it's a really good idea. But if you guys can't do it, that's fine, too. It's alright. Don't sweat it. But... yeah, as far as the score... I don't know. I'd say I'm leaning towards Beastars, but I feel
like Tower of God did have a pretty good one.
Tower of God, that was one of its bigger strengths, was the soundtrack, and even though it wasn't my favorite show, I feel bad excluding it just for those reasons.
Just because it wasn't the best one. Yeah.
I just loved the style of Beastar's sound. Like, it was so different.
Yeah.
But the same thing goes for Tower of God. This is a more difficult one. It is between Tower of God and Beastars, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree that God of High School, it was good, but also, and it fit the show, but it was just kind of...
God
of
High School?
Yeah, God of High School. The score didn't put the show on another level based on the score alone. But it was good during the show, if that makes sense.
I don't know. I also feel weird saying Beastars at all, because Beastars was only released in the West. In 29 it was released way earlier in Japan, wasn't it? Like a year earlier.
Yeah, I
Right? Am I wrong on that? It was released like way earlier than just the start of this year. Oh, straw poll. There we go. Pokemetry made a... Oh, there we go.
Okay, now we got a million polls, but...
Oh. What the fuck? Oh, right, because I'm clicking... Shit, I forgot. Hang on one second. I gotta open these polls. Flex tape. Whose was that? Was it Hoot Hat Boy? The fuck? Okay, yeah. We'll if the mods could also copy and paste those polls into the Discord, and we'll look at them at the end. I think that's the best way to do it, rather than me like finding a way. Or you can open the chat on your laptop, because that's right here.
Yeah.
And you can open the polls.
Okay, that's how we'll do it. Okay.
Anyway. Boink. Oh, no. Shit. Boink. Okay, I think B-stars.
Think so?
Do you? Or
I
do you
think as well.
Tower of God?
For me, it could be either or, but that's probably good.
I'm good with that.
Oh. So here's for best couple.
Best couple, Kaguya and Shirogane are in the lead.
Clear lead
no
for that one.
surprise.
Let's see this. Best score results are looking at Tower of God
And Great Pretender.
in the lead.
There's
and
only
then-
3 votes,
yeah.
though, on the best score poll.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on. I hate how it does that. This whole, like, setup is really janky. Okay, best comedy.
Gee,
and Kaguya
I don't know.
isn't fucking there, even.
It's right there!
Oh, it is! Oh, it is! Oh, shit, it is there. Wait
If
just a goddamn minute.
I know.
It's not in Anime of the Year, but it's in Best Comedy? What is this trash?
Well, okay, I think if I'm correct, I don't know, maybe you guys know.
120 viewers, by the way.
Only the first season of a show can be in Best Anime, but second seasons can be in other categories, which to me is just kind of stupid, but whatever.
We're on Best Comedy now. But I don't worry, Hudat Boy. Well, I don't think we need to vote. I don't think we need a poll for this one. Yeah, this is scuffed as shit. Sorry. The straw poll thing was a great idea. Maybe we should just not do it. And
Maybe not. Yeah,
let's just talk in the chat. Mods, don't worry.
We'll just talk. There's not. It's not like the chat's going a million miles a minute. Let's just.
Actually, mods, make for like the top 3, like the 3.
Okay. You
like
know,
Anime of the Year, and then like the.
What I was gonna say.
Let's actually look through and we'll see.
Okay, here's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say we should make a poll that people can vote on throughout this stream for Anime of the Year, but including Kaguya.
So make one for Anime of the Year. Oh, make one for Anime of the Year, Best OP, Best ED, and
That's probably good.
Yeah, sure. Best Anime of the Year, Best OP, Best ED. There you go.
If one,
just make
if
those
one
ones,
of you guys want to do that, we would really appreciate that, because that would be
then you don't have to do all of them. We could just talk about the rest of them.
Yeah, that would be actually interesting to
and
see
doable
everyone's
for you guys,
perspective, yeah.
rather than just like yeah. Okay. Well, this is a landslide. This isn't even worth discussing. Kaguya was the best show of the year. Not even close. Therefore, it's the best comedy, even though we haven't seen.
We haven't seen any of those, but I already know.
However, keep your hands off Azoken, excuse me. Everyone really loved. So, yeah.
I remember we were gonna watch that. So,
Kakushigoto.
yeah, we were gonna watch that. That was coming out the first season that we started the channel.
Yeah.
And we were gonna do it, but then we didn't.
Very unfortunate. It sucks that even with the amount of shit that we watch, that we can't even keep up with all this stuff.
Not even we haven't seen most of this stuff. It's ridiculous. Our job is to watch anime, and even then, I don't know how the average person somehow has time to watch all this stuff.
Okay. Best drama. We can only vote B-stars.
We can only vote B-stars. We were also gonna watch Sing yesterday for me. I really wanted to watch that one.
I feel like it's another one of those shows that people just kind of forgot. Like, I don't hear people talking about it, but we also didn't watch it, so that's probably a big part of it.
So I guess some B-stars. It was good. I don't feel conflicted.
It was really good.
I don't feel conflicted about giving it.
You gave it like a 9? Or did you give it a 10? Or an 8?
No, I didn't give it a 10. It was either an 8 or a 9
Yeah.
for me.
We can only vote for B-stars.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize... Oh, it's Wit Studios' Great Pretender. I didn't realize it was that big of a deal for people, but...
Oh, everyone saying Sing yesterday was disappointing. It's okay, guys. You don't usually want to be the person who can fully know every anime in these categories.
That's probably true. Okay, well, we're voting Beastars because we can't vote anything else. See, this is the problem with these awards is, like...
That's okay.
Yeah, and it's also, I guess we shouldn't feel bad because I feel like most people who are voting
people are just voting for their favorite.
Boat, yeah.
So.
Best fight scene. If God of High School is not in here...
They're probably just all God of High School.
For the episode 5 fight scene, then... I don't know what the fuck they're on about. God of High School, Jinmori versus Jekyll. That's not even the best fight in the fucking show.
Oh, there's a different one.
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
That's it.
There
this
we go.
is the best fight scene.
That's the best fight scene.
Gojo versus Sukuna, that wasn't even the best fight in that show. Fight. In the show, that wasn't the best fight in Jujutsu.
If that was
Gojo versus Jogo, I would give it. If that was Yuji versus Mahito, even though the animation wasn't as good.
Yeah.
Then I would still possibly give it because as in terms of the writing of the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as the best fight, Deku versus Overhaul. Damn, that's a rough one. I've seen that fight. I saw that fight. It was really fucking good. Oh, I didn't see the SAO fight, so... Akudama Drive, didn't see that. But I've seen 4 out of the 6 fights. I love that by the way, I love that God of High School is in here twice, because if there's one category that it deserves to be in,
yeah.
I think best fight scene is one of them.
Yeah.
That fight was really good. The Jinmori versus Handewi.
That was an awesome... I don't know, that whole, like, the show around that's when the show really peaked.
That was the peak of the show.
That was an epic... The fight and everything leading up to the fight and all the emotions that went into that fight made it one of the best fights I think I've ever seen,
It doesn't... Oh, yeah.
Genuinely, even though... You can say what you want about the show, and I really liked the show in the moment, and then afterwards I was kind of like, I really like that show, but... I still like that show, but I don't know that I would watch it again or be obsessed with it or anything.
No, Who Dat Boy, that's fine. Thank you very much.
But for me, that part of the show and that fight specifically was like a really well written fight, really well planned out and expected in some ways and
really
unexpected
well,
and just
executed as well.
Well done, and I remember like the music also being really good in that fight. Just everything about that fight was really good for me. So
that was a really well done fight. I think I'm gonna give it to that one. But I do feel bad about Deku versus Overhaul because that was a really fucking good one as well. Gojo versus Sukuna was really well animated, but in terms of like the stakes and like how good it was as a fight scene, in terms of like, because that's a part of it. If it was best animated fight, that's a different category, but it's just best fight scene.
Holy shit, we have 168 viewers.
I can see that. It's awesome.
Hello.
Thank you, everybody.
Just a warning to anyone coming in, there probably will be a little bit of spoilers for the shows in here.
I think people are prepared for that.
Okay, just...
and thank you, Who Dat Boy, for it was Who Dat Boy, right? Who made the polls?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure. I'm making 100% sure it was Who Dat Boy. Did I scroll past it?
We went way past it.
Yes, it was. Thank you, Who Dat Boy, for your very hard and diligent work. Sorry for springing that on you. I should have just done that at the beginning. Thank you very much. Moving on. Yes, I'm voting Mori and Dewi.
Yeah, I would agree. There was no stakes or emotion in Gojo versus Sukuna.
That was just, yeah, that fight, although it was super, that move where, like, Sukuna's, like, spins around to do, like, a back fist punch, like,
yeah.
I remember that moment and, like, a bunch of other shit from that fight. As far as animation, the fight in episode 1, I think was even better than that, but it was great. Spoilers during this? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, best character design. Ooh.
Interesting. I have no
idea what
do you think is
gonna
be these would be.
I bet...
One for, like, someone from Beastars.
Tower of God's gonna be on here.
Yeah, Tower of God's gonna be on there.
I wonder which character. Beastars is probably gonna be there. Let's see. Tower of God's there.
brand new animal. I remember that Toilet Bound.
Oh, this is overall,
yeah,
not specific
whoever
character.
designed the character design.
Ooh, Toilet Bound Hanaka-kun made it in. That's pretty cool.
That was like one of the first things that we ever reacted to. That was our first requested OP reaction. One person requested that, and we did it. That's what our system was back in the day. We've only seen one.
We've only seen Tower of God.
And the designs were good.
The designs were good, if a little bit simple, but there were, like... I remember seeing Anak for the first time. I was immediately like, God damn, she's so fucking cool looking. I immediately want... Like, there were some characters like Rock where I was like, okay... I mean, I guess he's cool, but he's obviously like Grog from Critical Role. Like, he's obviously just fills that role of the big guy who likes to fight, and he's a big lizard man. It's not like super interesting, but there's Yu Hong Sung and Leroro and a bunch of people that I think had great designs.
And it was simple enough, and everyone was sort of on the same like theme. Yeah. Like, everyone looked like they belonged sort of in the same place, even though they were all from weird, different places, in a way. Yeah.
I don't know. This is, again, it's rough. I kind of just want to abstain, but I've seen the characters' designs from Yashahime, and they don't look as good as, like, the original designs for Inuyasha, but... Dorohedoro should have won this.
Yeah, I don't know, because I haven't seen...
We haven't seen the other shows. I kind of just want to abstain from this. Because although I really liked Tower of God and their designs, I appreciate it. I'm not, like, crazy about it to the point where I feel like it deserves a vote over these other ones. Because some of these other shows
look like they have a lot of style, like, look like the characters have a lot of style.
I don't feel good, but yeah, it's like... I don't feel good voting for this one.
Let's leave it.
Maybe we'll come back to it.
Maybe we'll come back to it. Maybe we can like look up pictures.
Ooh, best animation. God of High School had the best animation. Not even close.
Jujutsu fans gonna be
not
coming at
even
you.
Close. Not talking about what's the best show. Jujutsu part 1 of Jujutsu season 1 was obviously better than God of High School. However, what Mappa, and they're both Mappa, but and Beastars is here. I know, but Beastars didn't fucking come out this year, did it?
It's no, in all the categories.
It just feels weird.
It doesn't matter. It's in all the stuff. It hasn't gotten votes for anything previously.
I feel it got in terms of raw, like the artistry, like it's like they really. There were parts that were literal movie quality animation.
It was really good.
And say what you want about the show, it felt like a project that the people were like pouring their personal stakes into. It seems like something they personally cared about. Came out October 2019. Yeah.
But yeah.
In the West, it came out this year. Yeah. Fight scenes for animation. That's a strong point. But Jujutsu follows the same thing. Like, if you're gonna talk about overall animation throughout the entire show, then Jujutsu Kaisen, if that's what you're saying, is better than God of High School in terms of overall animation. Then you can't have
that argument because
it's just moving manga. It's the same thing where it's just them talking. They might like shift to one side while they're talking, or like move their eyebrow, but it's just camera panning while they're talking, and then their mouth moving. It's the same thing.
If we're saying no fight scenes count, then we would have to give it to Beastars, just in general, because 100%. The other two focus their animation in the fights because that's where you can show it off. You're not gonna pour your entire animation budget into one guy talking and like making some weird movements and his hair flying around when you could make a fight look really good. So, yeah. But Beastars was also good. I really like the use of 3D, and they did it so well that like there was no way that you could be mad at them for using 3D because they did it so well and did a really good job. So I don't know.
Obama's Thick Weeb says, Carson, you're taking the Anime Awards too seriously. That's 100% true. What do you think? Between like God of High School beats out Jujutsu, even though Jujutsu had great animation for part 1 of season 1. So then it's whether I think the fight scenes made up for the rest of the show in God of High School, which I think it might have, because there's a lot of rotoscoping, and I love that, over Beastars. Do you think that it was better?
It's so hard to say, because God of High School, I'm not usually one to take note of animation, but a lot of times in God of High School, it was so smooth and so well done that you couldn't help but notice it. But then also in Beastars, you almost didn't notice it because it was so good. Normally 3D can be quite jarring, but they did such a good job of knowing when to use it and how to use it to make it so that you were fully immersed in the 3D world. And you weren't like, 3D every time something moved, you know? Which, to get that kind of subtlety with the medium of 3D animation is really impressive.
Yeah, it is impressive. I don't know. I think I'm gonna give it to God of High School.
Okay, I'm alright with that.
For me, it's God of High School. Best Director. They should have put Best Direction. Sung-Hoo Park. I think for Jujutsu it might be.
Even with Kaguya?
Yes, but it's the thing is, it's unclear to me how much the direction influenced the greatness of Kaguya. I think it was it's hard to say. I think it was a huge influence, but I think it was a far more faithful adaptation. I don't know. Probably Kaguya.
I think Kaguya.
Probably Kaguya.
The timing and the way everything went.
Yeah.
And it has to do with the source material, but also being able to adapt that in a way that, like, every joke hits just right. Everything is to the exact amount of time. The shorter episodes and, like, stitching them together, moving things around. They take things out and put them in later to make it flow better for television.
It seems like there were more decisions to be made in that case, because it's a comedy and it's way more difficult to pull off than
you have to
action.
You have to get everything so
from a directing standpoint, yeah.
Where, I mean, not, like, to dismiss the, like, craft that goes into other types of shows either, but it's just, like, you have to, building up to a fight is kind of, you build up to a fight, and then the fight takes care of itself.
Yeah,
and,
well,
not that, but, like, it's more subtle than making sure a joke hits at the right time every time, because every joke, every sad moment, every triumph in Kaguya, to me, is just, like, at the right time, at the right moment that you want it every time. So, I don't know.
And we haven't seen Eizouken, Decadence, Great Pretender.
We've seen Tower of God, but absolutely
and that's
not.
definitely not the winner. I think you're right. Out of the 3 that we've seen on this list, and I feel bad because this has been highly recommended to me. And it is Masaki Yuasa from A Night is Short, Walk On Girl, which we saw. It's the same director.
That would have been a cool show to watch. But we can't watch them all.
Yeah. Out of the ones we've seen, I have to vote Kaguya.
I would agree.
Best voice actor performance. English.
We can't vote for this. We literally can't. We haven't seen any of this in English.
Yeah, okay. Goodbye. Japanese.
However, I already am so disappointed in this because, like, well, I guess maybe they didn't put it because technically, like, the Japanese version, I don't know, but Beastars, Legoshi from Beastars was one of the best voice actors in an anime I've ever seen. The Japanese Legoshi was so good, and he's not even on here, and I'm angry. I'm genuinely upset about it, because he brought something so special to the role, for me, personally. I'd seen some clips of the English, and it's just not the same. The Japanese voice actor did such a good job on Legoshi, making him sound not like any other anime protagonist I've ever heard before.
I 100% agree. I don't know why he's not here.
It makes me, I genuinely, like, do you guys also agree that he should have been on here?
It was such a unique and incredible performance.
The way his voice, the subtlety was so excellent. Subaru's more worthy. No, he's not. I'm sorry, but
not than Legoshi.
No.
Here's the thing about Subaru. I think season 1 Subaru could have won this award. And although there were a lot of moments for his voice acting to shine, there weren't nearly as many as in season 1. Like if we're counting season 1 ReZero, then I would say that Japanese Subaru would win 100%. If we're counting season 2, there was a certain moment with some rabbits that was very well done. But as far as like Subaru suffering and stuff like that, it's like there wasn't a whole lot of range. There was either him suffering or there was him talking normally. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the ReZero fans in chat. Sorry, but no, I don't think that he deserves that.
I mean, we have to remember among these,
that he
definitely
deserves
better than Gojo.
I mean, among
Gojo
those,
was good. Gojo is performed really well. There's some decent range there, but again, there's not many chances to shine, and that's a huge part of this award. When you're like ranking actors, it's like you can't just which character you like more. It's or like which voice sounds the best. It's like when given the opportunity to like clutch a moment, and their performance could make or break it. If their performance blew it out of the water and made it way better, made the moment and like brought it to new heights, then that makes sense. We're also kind of biased against Subaru because we didn't like part 1 of season 2 of ReZero. So what is that noise? Are you making that noise?
I'm not making that noise. I think that's outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why Gojo's here, but Legacy isn't here.
That.
I genuinely don't understand. So I would say Subaru because it was good, but I would have liked to see Legacy's voice actor on here because to me that one was standout.
It was just the thing about Subaru this season is it was 2 levels. There wasn't like the range between, it felt like to me. Like that's actually not true. That's not fair. He was like, there was him like sad and like fucked up. There was him super desperate and screaming, or there was just him talking to people. There wasn't like in season 1 I felt like there was more moments for him to shine. In this lineup, because we haven't seen any of the other shows, I have to vote for him. Yeah. Because I feel like he's not undeserving of it.
I would say, but, yeah. Especially out of this lineup, he is deserving of it. But if Legacy's voice actor was here, I would have voted for him 100%.
Legacy not being here is a huge snub.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one. Okay. Cue the poll for best ED. Who dat boy? Put it in there. I wonder who's gonna win. I wonder. I can bring it up on here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, everybody check out the poll.
Not even close.
Okay, here we go.
Oh. The other things are like going around, but Lost in Paradise is just continually getting more and more and more.
Lost in Paradise, not day fading out. When time's getting love, access to your love. Oh, it's going down.
Lost in Paradise is too groovy. Nobody stands a chance. True.
Oh shit! It's like spreading. Other people are coming in.
I've got a total of 58 votes. There's 191 of you in chat. Where are you?
Should we react to the other ones? Because it wouldn't be spoiling the shows. We could just do quick reaction to the EDs.
Right now?
Yeah. If we want, we could cut them up and put them on the channel, but...
Sure.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll bring them up, and then we'll do that, and we'll do it for the OPs as well.
We'll have to switch us to the big one and the OP to the little one.
Yeah. So let's see. 1 sec, I gotta bring them up. Okay, so... let's just do Lost in Paradise.
Video gets struck down immediately.
Yeah, shit, maybe we shouldn't. Let's not do that, because people get struck down for fucking Jujutsu stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen Jujutsu. Let's see, welcome my friend, ED. Wait, what? Great Pretender's in there twice? I don't get it. Oh, Millionaire Detective. That's not Great Pretender.
No.
That's a different thing. Okay.
Carson, have you been practicing the Chica dance?
Don't talk to me. Is this it? Is it even on YouTube? Doesn't look like it. Oh, the ending's doesn't even look like it's on YouTube. Ah, shit, am I gonna have to find it? Like, we can't watch it then if it's not on YouTube. The fuck?
Maybe they're really strict too.
Shit, maybe we can't react to them. Maybe it's not a good idea. Fuck. I was excited for that. Yeah, sorry about the typing. Yeah, fuck, we can't.
Okay.
We can't. We shouldn't.
Sorry, guys.
It's too much of a risk. Because people have been getting struck down for Jujutsu, and if Millionaire Detective stuff isn't on YouTube at all, nobody's reacted to it apparently. Nobody has done anything.
Then that's just...
Yeah, that sucks. I wish we could have done it. It's really crappy. Regardless, the final results of the chat's poll are... Oh shit, Lost in Paradise wins basically by a landslide, 68%.
Yeah, I would agree.
I would agree.
I haven't seen any of the other ones, but I would agree.
I was gonna vote for it anyway, so that's fine. I think it's just too good.
It's really good.
It's too good. I listen to it every fucking day. It's such a good song. Oh, I don't mean to scroll that way. Okay, best OP. Cue the straw poll for that one. What is it? Kai Kai Kitan is in there. Wild Side is in there, even though I don't think it should be. And Daddy Daddy Do. This is the first real difficult one.
To me, it's Wild Side.
We've seen these, right?
No.
Izuken? We haven't?
No.
We haven't?
No.
I feel like I have then.
Maybe you have. We didn't...
I feel like we did a reaction for it.
No. To me, it's hard because Jujutsu is so good. And so is Kaguya, but... Oh.
Let's see,
Well,
everybody cast your
there.
votes. I love Daddy Daddy Do. But it's in terms of like artistry, like it's a great opening. The song is incredible. I love that they kept Masayuki Suzuki for season 2, and I love the show. It's my favorite show of the year, but it's not, as far as the OP, it doesn't stack up with Kai Kai Kitan, and I don't think it stacks up with Wild Side, because Wild Side, and again, I don't feel like it's good to be counting it this year, but
even still,
if we are
being counted.
If we are, then I think that...
Wait,
Black Clover OP10. Oh, yeah, Black Clover OP10.
But did that come out this year, though? Someone said it's 2019.
Is it 2019?
It might have been late 2019.
I think it was early 2020, and they just didn't put it in. Was it?
Was it? Well,
because that was an incredible opening.
We did our Black Clover reaction early on in our channel. And
it was
by then
2020.
it was up. By then it was up. It was?
It was 2020.
What the fuck?
That might have won it.
I would have voted for that. I would have genuinely voted for that. Oh, OP10 was 2019, 2020. Oh. January 2020.
January 2020. Yeah,
You're robbed.
I'm pretty sure.
Once again, the Crunchyroll Awards. What are you doing?
Yeah, because 11 came out like after halfway through the year, so the previous one would have come out just at the start of 2020.
Absolutely.
That's some bullshit.
This entire system.
I don't know if I would have if it would have won, but
they might disqualify long running shows. Wasn't Haikyuu in one of these things? Either this or the endings?
Long running shows. Fucking Jujutsu is gonna be a long running show, isn't it?
And Kaguya, this is a season 2 one in there.
It's dumb if they exclude long running shows. That'd be fucking stupid.
Yeah, you haven't seen?
Yeah, Black Clover OP10 is incredible.
One of the best OPs, one of my favorite. I listen to that song all the time, and the visuals are incredible. That OP and ED set for like a season, or the OP10 of that was really good.
Oh, Phoenix, yeah, that was, if that's Haikyuu, we saw that, and then Great Pretender, is that it? This is a difficult one. Out of all of them, I think...
For me, it's Wildside.
I think Wildside, like, it's not often you see a stop-motion, incredibly well done. The models were great,
I would
the
have
set
to say,
design...
I'm sort of a sucker for stop-motion anyway, but... to see it so well done, the song was perfect. It was completely not what you would expect for an anime opening, but it worked so well. And
it was Ollie as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I fucking love Kai Kai Kitan. It's such an incredible song. What?
I said I know it's also good. I thought you said,
oh no, like some bro.
It's really good, and Daddy Daddy was also good, but I don't know. I kind of have to give it to Wildside for me, personally.
Wildside, just because I want to see Ollie win all the song categories. By the way, if everyone could give the video a like, that would be incredible, because we have 186 people in here. So if you guys could just leave a like if you haven't already, that would super help us out. So thank you if you do that. If not, hope you enjoy.
Says, Jujutsu Kaisen visuals were good, but too generic. Shonen Beastars was so unique, and I think the song's better.
I think so too. I think that's worth. I think that puts it over the top. I think in like Jujutsu's animation for the OPs is fucking out of this world. It's so incredible. Oh shit, Mr. Shuginator. Thank you very much for the pledge, even if you're not here. Thank you very much. But I think Wildside, in terms of creativity, like it's unbridled.
It's good, and you can tell that whoever is making it really cared about making a really good thing, and it told a little story, which I love in OPs or EDs when they sort of have their own story to them. So that was really cool, and I would like to vote for that.
I think Wildside. Even though, well, it fucking sucks also because I feel weird counting it, but whatever. If that's an option, then it's an option. Fine. Even though I think it's bullshit, but fine. Because it didn't even come out like December. It came out like...
Someone said it came out October 2019.
Yeah, that's still like fucking months away.
That's in the last season, and then it came out of here.
Oh my god, I forgot to change it.
Thank you.
Enjoy that. Thank you very much, Erwan.
Thank you
for the $5.
We appreciate that.
Huge.
We love that you use Streamlabs. We love that Carson still hasn't changed that donation alert.
I keep forgetting to change it. Shit, I was going to change it, but no. Fuck it. Enjoy that. I bet like 20 people just left. We went from 186 to 182. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, best girl. If it's not, wait. If Chika shouldn't be on there.
No.
Should any from Kaguya be on there?
No.
Miko?
Yeah, maybe Miko.
I don't think so.
But still, no.
I didn't like her that much.
Who else?
I liked her, but like, you know.
Who else? I bet. Okay, here's who we need to have. Rachel best girl. No.
I bet she's here. Oh, Kaguya is there.
Kaguya is there.
I mean, how can I not vote for Kaguya? I feel bad.
She's looking at you like that. I love that they picked that picture.
Padoru forever. Oh shit, it's the other one.
Thank you
for the 5 Canadian dollars, Setsu. Padoru forever. Indeed.
Oh, I'm scared for when that...
I love how it's delayed. Like it comes, it shows up in there immediately.
Okay.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Again, we encourage Streamlabs because we only see 50% of super chat donations, but thank you very much regardless. Kaguya.
Yes.
Best boy.
Ishigami.
Ishigami.
Not even gonna
Of course he's not here. Why is
Another
Gojo there?
Absolute. Why?
Why is Kun there?
He was a pretty good boy.
He was okay.
Legoshi. No.
I mean, I guess Gojo deserves to be there. He deserves to be a choice, but I think Legoshi.
I guess Legoshi, but I just wish.
And we haven't seen Haikyuu, so.
I just wish that they would put Ishigami. He was
Ishigami deserved a
best
spot.
boy, specifically best boy of the season, of that season. If you guys haven't watched Kaguya, go watch Kaguya and you'll see what I'm talking about. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Birdo, for the $5 super chat. That's awesome. Thank you so much. No message. You could have left a message, but you didn't.
Legacy, but
Thank
actually Ishigami. Yeah, pretty much. Because these awards are a joke.
I love how you have these horrible donation sounds and more people are joining. We went to 191. Hello, everybody. Thanks for sticking with us.
Ishigami got robbed. He did. He is clearly...
I hear the bell. The bell? What are you talking about, Ryuzaki? Birdo the Burt. Thank you. So...
Kun is underrated. I would say he was alright.
He was overrated. Are you joking? Kun was like they were trying to, I feel like, and maybe it's a webtoon thing, but it seems like in the anime they were trying to they tried way too hard to make him the cute cool boy. Like everything was about him being the cute cool boy. It's like he was basically, they're trying to make he's basically a Killua. He's scuffed Killua is what he is. And that's kind of all he is, and that's why I don't really like him. I think his design is fucking cool. I didn't realize that blue thing in his hair was a bandana or something, and his backstory seemed alright, but he kind of just was a scuffed Killua.
I don't know why
I feel like he was super
Ishigami
overrated.
isn't on here. Ishigami had his arc this season, and it was super good.
We did not have better than Ishigami. Ishigami's, like, it was...
You can't get better than him.
Like, yeah.
It tackled so many real things. It got so sad. It was so inspiring. Everything about it was so good.
And even Shirogane. Like, Shirogane didn't make it, and he deserved a spot too, but Ishigami, he, like, definitely deserved a spot. But I feel like, the more I think about it, the more I think Gojo deserves a spot because he has
cute eyes.
He's a very cute boy, but in terms of characterization, Legoshi is miles above. He's miles ahead. All of his thought process is so complex, and he really is. He's super complex. He has a lot going on. He has a lot going on internally. There's like a literal war inside of him of like trying to do the right thing, trying to reconcile his bestial nature with living in a mixed society.
I would give it to him, I think, but I would give it to Ishigami if that was an option.
But because this is just meme awards, it's just like which boy is cutest. That's why they put fucking the guy from Dorohedoro. Although he might be
People have been
awesome.
saying him, I think.
Oh really? Okay. But like I figure usually best boy, it's like the cutest boy.
Too bad it wasn't what's his face from Noblesse. I don't even remember what his name was. I tried.
Best antagonist.
Rachel.
100%
Rachel. For me. The other options
Echidna. Wasn't Echidna such an incredible antagonist?
I'm surprised she wasn't in Best Girl, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, Echidna, no. Sorry, but no.
Fuck Echidna.
Sukuna, he's okay, but he hasn't done much in the way of being an antagonist.
He's super passive, yeah.
So Rachel, for sure.
Overhaul was good, though.
I haven't seen that.
Overhaul was okay.
Holy shit!
$27 from Erwan.
Thank you so much. I bet you just wanted to hear that thing again.
Thank you for the $27 donation.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I feel like Mahito is a way better antagonist. He would have won for me with how brutal and fucked up he was.
But also a lot of that, well, Has a lot of that come past the season? I guess not.
No.
No. Started before. So, but out of these options,
Wait,
Rachel.
what? No, it ended. No, it was.
Yeah, I know. I got confused. What on the dates?
I feel like Mahito deserves.
I don't know why they're like hyping Sukuna up, because in the fights, if it had been a fight with Mahito, we might have chosen that, and if it had been Mahito here,
yeah, because Sukuna, like,
Sukuna.
Minor spoilers. I'm pretty sure everyone's seen Jujutsu's in the chat. If you haven't, minor thing. He didn't really. He like helped more than he hurt. Like, yeah, he hasn't. Big time.
He hasn't actually. The biggest
so far.
The biggest
no
part
spoilers.
of him being the antagonist is like something that he's not even actively doing. Is the reason that he's the antagonist.
Oh, what up, Lucas? Good to see you, man. Glad you make it. I think Rachel, because like that reveal was fucking huge.
Yeah.
That reveal was super powerful.
And then her afterwards just sealed the deal on how evil she was.
Like laughing.
She was so evil.
She really like is super manipulative and like is just like that's the worst part is she's a manipulator. Like a huge manipulator. Like Echidna is kind of a manipulator. Like she is, but like
nowhere near the
she
level.
more just like uses her power to like fuck with people kind of like and it's more like she does kind of manipulate people, but if you were to ask her, hey, are you like working towards my best interest, she'd say no, I'm not, and that might make her interesting. But as far as like what makes her a better antagonist, I think that it like I don't know, it's I guess it's personal preference at that point, but I think just like how conniving she was,
honestly.
Yeah, she wasn't during the first part, but
who knows? But yeah,
I think Rachel. Okay, best protagonist, and then we're on to anime of the year. Best protagonist. I'd honestly say I really liked Yuji once we got to know him more. But it did seem like more... I feel bad voting for him because it did seem like more of the story was happening around him.
Yeah, that's what I would say as well.
Shit, Birdo with another
you.
$20
Thank
super
you so
chat.
much.
Jesus Louises. Buckarina for life? Oh my god. Sorry, everybody. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
We have to vote for Yuji. I really liked him. Like once towards the end, seeing how he was affected by everything. But up to that point,
he was very
everything was happening around him.
Like he's good and he's gonna do what he's got to do. But he was sort of just gliding along on this wave since the show started. So, yeah.
Again, it's like it's difficult because I don't fucking know any of these people.
Yeah.
So I didn't like Yuji that much. I liked him, but I didn't like him that much. That like I'm confident that over the stuff I haven't seen that he's still probably best protagonist of the year.
Yeah.
I'm not confident in that.
No. I don't know. I feel like maybe Legoshi should have been in here too, but I haven't seen the other ones. So maybe all of them are really good. I don't know. Yeah, I would say Yuji.
Do you want to vote or do you want to leave it?
I would like to vote because I do think he is good, but I do think that probably if we'd seen other ones, we wouldn't be voting for him.
Okay. And now, can we get the poll for anime of the year? Please and thank you, Who Dat Boy. Here's what it is. What the BOLDcast community anime of the year of this bullshit list. Okay, here we go.
You guys better vote for this one. This is the one that matters. Except it doesn't, because Kaguya's not on here. This is a horrible decision. I would agree.
Okay. What are we doing here, folks?
Ooh.
Of course, Jujutsu's way in the lead.
Well, none of those.
What would you say, Viras?
We should make one of the sequels just for us. I feel like how many of you if sequels were an option would have voted for Kaguya? Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen isn't even finished rigged election.
Yeah, that's how I...
Shouldn't Vinland Saga?
Wait, Vinland Saga was in 2020?
Or did it start in 2019? Did it do the thing that Jujutsu's doing where it started in 2019 but the season went into 2020?
As far as I remember, it started earlier. Like, I think it started in I could be wrong. I think it started and finished in...
No, you guys think Jujutsu is better than Kaguya?
Jujutsu is not fucking better than Kaguya Season 2.
No, absolutely not.
It's also, again, unfair because we haven't seen all of Jujutsu.
Oh, Vinland is completely in 2019. Okay.
I hate, by the way, Triss, I believe you, but I hate that term. After watching Tower of God, I cannot fucking take one more person saying about the show. This is just the prequel. That's like every time we like criticize anything, they're just like, oh, you don't even know we don't even know anything about the Sanctuary. This is the prequel. This is the prologue. Like, we're still in the prologue of we're not even in the story yet. This is just the prologue. Everyone says that about anything you critique if they've seen the fucking source material. Like, not against you, again, but it's the worst line I've ever heard as far as the,
If you have to justify something not being good because it's just the prologue so it doesn't matter, well, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna watch the rest of it because the prologue wasn't good, and the whole point of the prologue is to get you invested in the series.
Though I get if it gets better, like if that's your if you're like, no, just wait, and you don't attach anything to that. That's an okay thing for me. What I don't like is it's still just the prologue, unless it's literally the prologue. But I don't think it's I don't think it's the fucking prologue.
Like, I mean, like, I don't.
Are you talking? What is that?
I don't want to spoil it too much, but like Vinland Saga. There was some prologue stuff in there, but never once did I think, oh, I better hurry up and get to the real show, because this is... Never once was I like, oh, I wonder if this is the prologue, because it's just not good. No.
Yeah.
The whole time I was so invested, and then when you find out, like, holy shit, that was the prologue? Holy fuck, I can't wait till I get into the rest of it, you know?
With Tower of God, it literally was the prologue. But
it literally was, but I didn't feel satisfied with that being the prologue. At the end, I was just kind of like, well, if they rush through that and that's what that's about,
True harsh,
then I don't want to go
with Vinland
on.
Saga as well. It's like, holy shit. Yeah. The JoJo symptom, it gets better. Well, with JoJo, the thing, sidebar with JoJo, the reason I think people say that with JoJo is because everyone has a different list. I always say this, I've said it before on stream, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, with the different parts and the different rankings that people have, it kind of works like a personality test. Everyone, depending on your temperament, your personality, what you want out of a show, because each of the parts are so different, and they tackle different things, and they're set in different places, and they go on different journeys, and each of the main characters embodies a different trait, whether you like one thing over another, one part over another, says something more about you, and like says something more about your taste. So it can kind of act like a personality test in that way. So when people say it gets better, that's what they mean. So, yeah.
Slow burn series are a gamble because the show needs to be good enough that you want to continue with the show. If the show can't do that, then maybe it shouldn't be a slow burn. Spitting some facts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the premise of Jujutsu Kaisen is generic, but the execution has been so good so far, especially Junpei's arc. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, and what like going on off of what Davey B. Jones 999 said, whether it should be that I think that even applies to like long running things, like even something like Naruto. As much as I think that it's worth it to invest in something like that, like your time, it still is not justified that shit takes that long and that is that slow. It doesn't matter if it pays off later, just as an example. The fact that you watch like 700 episodes of Naruto, like, or watch less than if you exclude the fillers, then like 500 or whatever it is, it's still, the fact that that is worth it to me, it doesn't justify all the bullshit you have to go through to get there. It doesn't mean that that is okay. It's still a shit part, and that's the only reason why Naruto isn't a fucking 10 out of 10 is because the road to get there is so dumb. No Naruto spoilers, because Lindsay hasn't seen. If you spoil Naruto, you will be banned from the channel, just so you know. But yeah, anyway. Next one. I knew that's it. Never mind. That's the next. Next one. B-stars.
B-stars.
Even though, once again, it's bullshit that it's even in here, but whatever. So that's it.
But Naruto was just the prologue of Naruto Shippuden.
Well, okay. That's all the ones we voted. We didn't vote for best English performance because we haven't seen it. Best character design we haven't voted for yet because we've only seen Tower of God. And I think I want to leave it that way.
Yeah.
I feel like it's irresponsible to vote if you don't understand what you're voting for.
Yeah. I would feel I'm like kind of on the
best fantasy. It was fucking ReZero or Tower of God.
But
well, I guess that's it.
Yeah.
All right, what do you guys want to do now? I'm not sure. I was gonna do some Dark Souls maybe, but I think maybe we can end it. I'm not sure.
What did you guys think of our votes? Were they what you expected? Tell us that.
Do something else, I guess. Rate your mouths. Don't play Dark Souls yet? Why? Meme reaction. See past winners? No.
Not like the past winners
past
of that.
Past winners? Oh.
Interesting.
Oh, of each year.
That might be kind of interesting to look at.
Sure,
Just a quick look.
Before we close it off, we'll look at the previous
You thought
ones.
we were gonna vote more for Jujutsu? I really like Jujutsu and I'm liking it more the more that we get into it. But it's not thus far it's not like one of my favorites. I still prefer something like B-stars to it.
Yuri on Ice in 2017. Hero of the Year. I guess that's why they changed it to Protagonist.
Oh, because they used to do hero and villain. That's
Best
interesting.
Girl Rem. True. Best ending. I don't even remember. Oh yeah.
And best opening.
Oh yeah, it was
Yuri
fun.
on Ice
I remember that Yuri on Ice was like the fucking was the one to beat. It was the Jujutsu Kaisen of 2017. Even though Mob Psycho 100 came out that year and it's way fucking
Votes
better.
were expected. Those categories were pretty scuffed though.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that actually. Best Girl Uraka. Because was this the first year or was this is season 2? March Comes In Like a Lion, Best Continuing Series. I'm so happy that won. I voted for that.
I wish that they had Best Continuing Series.
Yeah.
I wish that they still had that. Because if you have Anime of the Year but you're excluding Continuing Series, you need to have a Best Continuation category or else it's just kind of shitty.
Yeah. What else is here?
Oh, Best Film. They used to do
all
Best...
My Hero Academia still.
They used to have way more categories. Best Film, Best CGI.
Comedy, drama,
action. Now they have Best Fantasy, but they didn't have Best Action.
Best Animation, Season 2.
Interesting. I wonder if they change... Well, it hasn't been going on for that long. I wonder if they change it depending on... what there's more of that season. Like, if there's a lot of action, they might do Best Action, but if there's a lot of fantasy, they might do Best Fantasy. I don't
fucking know. Oh yeah, Devilman Crybaby won. I think that deserved it. Once again, My Hero Academia, the award show. All Might, fucking...
JoJo won for Best Character Design.
I think it deserves it. I think it because that was part 5.
Best OP, Darling and the Franxx, we've seen that.
Best ending sequence, Attack on Titan Season 3? Which ending? Season 3 Part 1 or Season 3 Part 2? Because Season 3 Part 2 was good, but what the fuck was the ending for Season 3 Part 1? Which was it? Hang on. Oh, yeah. That deserves it. That was the Link to Rise one.
Yeah, the Anime of the Year, not this one, but the last one that we were on, was Made in Abyss. And guess what, guys? Guess what won the Patreon poll? It was Made in Abyss. I've already announced that on our community tab, but that will be coming soon.
Dragon Ball
to
Super?
a YouTube subscription place near you.
Thanks for the announcement, Lindsay. Best animation, Violet Evergarden. That's pretty cool. That's actually interesting. And then 2020, Demon Slayer won, even though it seems to have kind of
Best
soured.
Couple had Kaguya. They were one Best Couple previously as well, when they definitely weren't a couple.
Best Comedy, Love
Best
is War.
Antagonist, Isabella, 100%.
True.
She's one of the best of all time for me, actually.
Best Boy
Best
was
Fantasy,
Tanjiro.
Promise Neverland, nice. Best Drama, Vinland Saga, that's pretty cool.
Does Promise Neverland count as a fantasy? I guess it counts as a fantasy?
I think it's a fantasy.
I guess it counts as a fantasy. Seems more sci-fi.
I
Maybe
guess,
it counts as a fantasy.
Best ending for Kaguya. Best opening, Mob Psycho. Oh, best fight scene. Nice. How could that not win? I bet like no one voted for anything else if they've seen Demon Slayer.
Oh yeah, Askeladd. For best boy or for
best villain?
He's not a villain.
Oh, well, I guess.
I guess he's kind of an antagonist, but I think Isabella's way better.
Oh, it was called antagonist rather than villain. I think Isabella was better.
Definitely.
For me.
Definitely.
At least. But I can see how you might say that.
Askeladd was not a trash character, Nomad Prime, you fucking troglodyte. No, you're not a troglodyte. But you are wrong.
He was a nominee, but he didn't win.
Oh.
I can see how some people might prefer him. But for me, it was 100%
No,
Isabella.
Isabella, I think, was... Well, fuck. I don't know. Looking back, I don't know.
I think, for me, I would have voted Isabella.
I feel like just more happened with Isabella. Maybe not. The more that I think about it, maybe not. I don't know. That's difficult. Askeladd's from Vinland Saga. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Askeladd was incredible. But,
Well, I'm not saying he's bad. That's why I said I can see why some people might vote for him. But I personally liked Isabella. The past 5 years have been the My Hero Academia Awards.
They really have.
Just now, they've, like, excluded it from the polls?
I think it's just not as hype as it was. Like, it's just many seasons in, so less people are watching it. Like, I think that's all it was. Because when it was the first, like, 3 seasons, it was, like, still the show, and it wasn't long enough to be considered a long-running shonen, technically. It was just a long show. But now, it's in the territory where it's, like, you have to have been watching for the last 5 years in order to be able to have an opinion. So, and a lot of people have kind of fallen off. Not everyone, it's still like one of the biggest shows ever, but it's, you know, it's not like the fucking momentum-driven craziness. That's not an unpopular opinion, XPEX, sorry to say. Sorry to burst your bubble. That's a pretty popular opinion that it's overrated. Yeah.
That's fair.
Well...
We could go back full screen.
Full screen? Yeah, we can.
Awesome.
I think that's it. That's all we got for the...
Askeladd was a better character, but Isabella is a better antagonist. That's fair.
That's fair.
That's super fair.
I think that's perfect, yeah. I think that's it for the Crunchyroll Anime Awards 2021. So thank you guys for sticking with us for this. Risk it all and react to those endings? Nah.
No.
Nah, it's not worth it. Because if we do that, the only problem is I would do that because we could just take out the stuff. Like, we could just edit it out if there's a copyright claim. But, like, what's the... Like, I just don't want to risk it.
And, like,
it gets rid of the chat. That's a big deal.
In the time that we're doing that, YouTube could freaking strike us down if they felt like it. So, no. Popular opinion, Berserk needed good adaptation. True.
There has never been a more truer statement. What are you saying, mods? What the fuck is that? Stop! You guys keep saying that. What are you talking about? React to the awards or no? What are you talking about? Oh, like when it's when they maybe if people want.
Just
stop
so we can
saying
be mad that like our stuff didn't win.
Stop saying that.
Go to Chop Chat. It'll eliminate their spam.
Is this should I check Discord? What are you crazy people talking about? I have no idea, Xpex. I have no fucking idea. The mods are going crazy. They've been planning some shit. They've been retaliating. Play Baba Is You? What is that?
I have no idea.
Mom's mods are on drugs again. I'm not sure if I want to look it up.
React to 97 Berserk, please. We've both seen it.
It's a puzzle video game.
Oh.
For Nintendo Switch.
Oh.
Released. Why are you telling us this now?
Because they maybe want us to play it.
Maybe another time.
Not right now.
Not right now. I hate to close the stream when we have 120 frickin' viewers, but I think it's probably a good time to close it off. End it on a high note, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And we'll see you next year for more Anime Awards.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.